Good morning, Steve Reed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Overnight, soybeans are up about 5 cents. Um, Soybean oil and soybean meal is about unchanged from Friday's closes. Corn also unchanged. Wheat's up anywhere from 1 to 2 cents. Stock market should open lower, while the dollar is lower and crude's higher and back at $82. I think the three things that the market's going to be looking at today. Number one is that China's relaxing some of its COVID restrictions, which might be helping the grain markets and crude oil. No signs that China's going to buy any additional soybeans or corn from us because of this, but that's helping especially the Chinese equity markets. Secondly is the cap that EU put on crude oil prices coming out of Russia. $60 a barrel. Right now, Brent crude is trading at $86 a barrel. Most of Russian sales to China is somewhere around $50 a barrel or less. So India said that this cap is not going to impact them. And so we're seeing what kind of impact that could have on the Russian war with Ukraine, and also watching extremely cold temperatures in Europe and also in Ukraine. So again, 7 million people in Ukraine do not have power or electricity because of infrastructure bombing. And also there's 1 million people in Europe at risk because of the cold weather. So that's something that humanitarian-wise we have to also kind of look at. We also note that on December 9th, we will be getting a USDA report. Most people do not expect the USDA to make broad changes. They could lower the U.S. corn export number, raise the carryout. They could also lower the U.S. soybean carryout, U.S. soybean export number, and raise the carryout. We'll see if the market wants to trade that. March beans continue in this $14, $15 range. Corn, March corn trading below 650 support. Again, a lot of weakness because of slow export demand. And we got the wheat market testing 750 in Chicago, trading right at 870 in KC, and still 920 in Minneapolis. I think in general, South American weather, Brazil's okay. We got to watch Argentina. Some people thought that the 9 to 15 day rain events for Argentina might be a little less today than what they were on Friday. But I don't think right now anybody is for sure how much rain they're going to get. Southern Plains remains dry. The mid-miss, upper miss is dry. We're going to see a lot of rain across the northern delta into the southern Ohio River Valley area. But in general, market's still looking at crop conditions, especially Kansas, Colorado, and Nebraska for winter wheat lower than normal. We've had some rains in Oklahoma and Texas to help conditions there, and we'll just kind of see how the market wants to trade all the Fed uncertainty, China uncertainty, and also what's going on in Ukraine.